Welcome back. Well, Cirque du Soleil Corteo has returned to Norfolk. This show will have you mesmerized by amazing acrobats and stunts at Norfolk Scope Arena, and it all starts tonight. So we want to welcome to the studio today Artistic Director Alison Crawford and Betsy Allison, one of the acrobatic artists of the show. You all, thank you so much for joining us. An exciting day today. Allison, talk to me about this show.
Well, this show is, what's really exciting about it is there's two sides to the show. So you get a different experience depending on what side you watch the show. It's a lovely story about a man that dreams about his life and all the people that he meets in his life. It's a story of hope, love.
I love that.
And it's got lots of funny little moments too.
And tonight's a big night, opening night tonight. What can people really expect for the tonight?
Tonight is the opening night. We're so excited. We love coming and having an opening night in a city like Norfolk. And we're open till Sunday. We'll be in Sunday at the Scope Theater.
Okay, and you know, Betsy, a big draw to the show is just the amazing stunts that happen during this. You're a part of the show. Talk to me about your role.
Yeah, I'm one of the trampo bed artists, so we're the second act in the show. And we get to be little kids jumping on a bed in pajamas, throwing pillows at each other, which for me, it's my favorite part, obviously. Right. If I can come to work and be a little kid, who doesn't dream of that? But we just have so much energy, especially on premiere night, and we try and give that energy throughout the whole week for all of the shows, everybody that comes. And we're just so excited to perform as much as people are to see us. So we want to spread the celebration as much as people come.
Yeah, and this is what you will look like, right? Yes. In the show, you're dressed in character this afternoon.
Yes.
Talk to me about kind of the other characters we might see or kind of artists we might see during this show.
For sure. We have the Dreamer Clown, who's the main character, Mauro, and he's the one that's dreaming. This whole kind of show is about his celebration of life, his procession through life. And then we have the Whistler. You know, there's different acts that have different people, obviously, but the main characters, you'll find those kind of throughout the show, and then you have acrobats that have their specific act, but they might come in throughout the show later to kind of help and support the acts that are on stage. So,
as one of the artists and acrobats in the show, what's your favorite part about doing this?
I know, it's tough.
It's always so tough,
it's
that one.
Tough, yeah. I really enjoy the acts that I perform in. I mean, I think that's part of it, is everybody has a lot of pride in what they do on the stage, and so we try and give that pride, even if we're not the center of attention on stage, we try and give that. So an act like planche or teeterboard, where everybody's on stage, you can feel that energy from everybody. So we try and give that energy, and that's all of our favorite parts, is just seeing the reaction from the crowd and us trying to give you that, inspiration to be there.
And Allison, as the artistic director, what's it like for you? What is your favorite part, kind of seeing all this come together?
Oh, everybody asks me that question, my favorite part. I love everything about the show. The one thing that moves me every time is the opening of the show. It's called The Procession, and it's when we are introduced to all the characters. It's intense, it's lively, it's fast, it's dynamic, and it's behind the curtains, and then it opens up and we are revealed into the wonderful world.
For anyone that maybe is still on the fence about coming out, what's your push to get them to come out?
Oh, you have to come and see this show. It's got, you'll be moved, you'll be touched, you'll be laughing, and it's great for the family. Everybody loves watching this show, so please come and see the show at the Scope Theater.
And if you want more information, you can go to 7 Venue's website for tickets and all of the details. An amazing, amazing experience just to go sit and watch this amazing performers as well. Betsy, Allison, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more news and weather.